Thursday. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday. And it's pouring. I don't know if you can hear it. My front door is open. But it's raining. Do you want to see my first little purple hat? I think it's too dense. It's soft. It's Bernat satin yarn. Double weight DK. And they wanted in the instructions, they say it has to be 50%, at least 50% purple. It has to be soft. It has to be washable yarn. They prefer not to have wool, but I think they'd accept a wool hat if it was superwash. And it's for a newborn or a preemie. Obviously, this would be, I guess, for a newborn. I don't know. What do you think? It's stretchy, but I think it's very dense. And they needed boy hats. They didn't want girl, well, they want girl hats, but they're looking for some boy purple hats. So that's my first attempt. The second thing that I wanted to tell you was that, well, have you ever thought something, not articulated it out loud, thought something, and the person that you're with hears that thought? Hears. Put the word hears in quotations because, you know, it doesn't happen. But it's kind of odd when these little things do happen. Makes you wonder. And on my way home, I was stopped at a red light. I was first in line. I was on the, I never know if it's the inside lane or the outside lane. I was on the lane that you're usually in if you want to go faster or make a left-hand turn when there's no left-hand turning lane. That lane, not the curb lane. So is that the inside lane or the outside lane? I don't know. Anyway, I digress. I'm in my car. I'm by myself. I'm waiting. The light just turned red, so it's a fresh, brand new stop. And there's 3 people over on the corner wanting to cross across the street in front of me. 2 of them take off and they just walk. And there was a young man at the corner wanting to cross as well. So he starts off. And he was, I don't know, maybe 25-ish, dressed in sort of khaki-colored jeans and a cool shoe and a tight black t-shirt. So I was interested in the young man, not the older couple that was crossing ahead of him. I was watching the young man. And in his hand, he was carrying a little bag. He had made a purchase at the mall. And the little bag was black and looked just like this, except black, with these little string type cord handles, all in black. His bag was maybe a little smaller than this one, but you get the idea, right? It was a little bag like this. And he was holding it by the little handles, and off he was going, marching across the street on his green light. And I looked at him, and I had the thought, oh, look at your stunning little bag. It's so swishy. You're so cute with your little stunning bag. Not that that was, you know, a judgment in who he was. Nothing intended. It was just a swishy little cute bag. I had the thought. I was looking at him. He was at this point about halfway across the street, almost in front of my car. And he looks down at his hand and the little black bag hanging from his fingertips as it was dancing from the movement of his feet walking across the street. And he looks around and he looks back down at the bag and he lifts it up like this, and he's looking at it. While he's walking, he grabs it with his left hand, grabs it with his right hand, clutches it like this, and continues walking across the street. He looks at it again, and he almost puts it under his armpit. And it just made me laugh. I thought it was hysterical. He didn't see me laughing at him. He didn't see me. He wasn't paying any attention at all to me. He was concerned about his swishy little bag and how it looked. But for me to have that thought at that exact moment when he realized what this adorable little bag looked like hanging from his fingertips, I thought it was really funny. And I just wanted to share it with you. So that's 2 things for today. My little baby hat and the boy that heard my thought projected through the air. That's it, that's all.